Good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Here we are again in our Kurokumo clan run of the Mirror Dungeon in celebration of the new Kurokumo clan IDs, which are no doubt out by now. And I hope they are good. I hope we're having fun with them. But as we are the Kurokumo clan, we cannot put up with these measly blade lineage folks. So let's get in there and let's see if we can teach them something. Even that dastardly bamboo-hatted Kim. Now, as I had mentioned before, these mirror dungeons, even though there's another stage now, between the level increase and some of the really cool starting gifts that you can choose, it's really not too bad. It can be, if you want to sit down and just grind out your weeklies, I can definitely understand where that might be a bit of an issue. Just time-wise, just even if you've got a super dominant team and you're clicking through with win rate, it can definitely be a lot. But I think if this is the direction they're going to go, I think this has been handled fairly well. Now, would I want a 6th stage of the Mirror Dungeon? Not really, if I'm being honest. I do like Mirror Dungeons. That's why I put them up on YouTube after all. But I think if you get any more than 5, without doing some kind of retooling of how they work, or how the floors work, maybe having 1 or 2 middle floors that are fairly small, or like challenge floors or something like that, I don't know. It would be a little bit too cumbersome. Yeah, we'd be getting into the realm of this is a bit silly, you know what I mean? Oh my goodness, I just saw. Look at this poise. That's hilarious. Kurokumo Rodian, please don't ever change. Now, I had said, we gotta take out the blade lineage. We're getting a little bit of friendly fire here, but these things happen. A little bit of strife within the ranks. Unfortunately for them, we are the main characters, so we're gonna take them out pretty quick. Get our first victory rolling. Now for you guys, it'll be a little bit of a break between the two, but I am recording these at the same time. There we go. I hadn't seen that one before. What is this? 3 more blade Chinese. Oh, that's crazy, dude. Blade lineage. Get some extra stuff. Wow. That's crazy. That's really good, actually. I wonder if the other choice was for Kurokumo clan. Perhaps I will play again another time and find out. Oh, is this going to be June? No, maybe not. Just a hard encounter in general? I guess so, okay. I thought June was gonna come out and mess my day up. Although I tend to agree with the sentiment that once you get rid of the his dudes, he's not as scary. The fact that he can get a lot of coins though, or a lot of what's the word? Abilities can be a bit of an issue. Even getting rid of his dude bros. know about you guys, but that little mini mirror dungeon for that part of Limbus, that absolutely rocked me. Like, it took a while for me to get through.
누님도 술병을 하나씩만 비우면 참 좋을 텐데 말이죠.
It's definitely a bit of a difficulty cliff in this game at times. Time Killing Time was one of those for me. It took me a while to get through Time Killing Time. Then there's some stuff that, either by design or by accident, or just with the team comp that I prefer to run. Some stuff like the Christmas stuff. It's fairly easy to get through, fairly easy to grind out. It's just funny how that works. Overall, I think the game is pretty well balanced. And sometimes it's just fun to have something a little bit ridiculous too, you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that in my opinion. Here for fun after all. You know, I actually plan, now that I'm thinking about it a little bit with the Kurokumo plan, I do plan on cosplaying Kurokumo IDs in the near future when I go to cons. My hair is starting to get pretty long, so Kurokumo Gregor I think is going to be my main candidate that I'd like to do. I don't know how I'll do his prosthetic yet, but I'll figure it out. And as you may have picked up on the channel, I am actually pretty tattooed as well, so that fits. I'd probably flip the arm that prosthetic is on, just because my right side is tattooed instead of my left, currently. And it's in a Japanese style, so that would be that'd be kind of nice. Oh, there it is. Oh dear. That's not so good. Speaking of my boy Greg. It's alright, we're gonna beat June up as well. Yeah, I just think that'd be really, really cool. I've cosplayed several times before, and it's using wigs isn't the worst thing in the world, but it is a bit of a pain. You know, just kind of getting them set up and styled the way you need to, and then actually getting ready day of, that sort of thing. So I am very much of the opinion now that anytime I can not have to use extra stuff for it, that makes me a happy camper. I think that'd be kind of fun too. If I do, maybe I'll share some pictures at some point on the channel. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm a bit photo allergic, so I do not have very many pictures of myself with anything that I do, except when I did actually go to Japan. I did take a lot of pictures in Japan. It actually kind of surprised my family, because I am very, like I said, I'm very photo allergic. I don't like taking photos or having photos taken of me most of the time, but that was, I went pretty ridiculous for that. I absolutely loved going over to Japan, and I want to go back as soon as possible. Sell this, because this is, I mean, that's Blade Lineage. We're at the end of it anyhow. We'll keep that for now. Actually, do we have other stuff that we could sell? It doesn't work. No. We've got a pretty tight, if I can navigate menus correctly, that is. We've got a pretty tight amount of ego gifts. Throw one on this, throw one on this. Let's see if that is enough to give us the edge, pun intended, in this fight. Because this will be interesting. There he is, distorted bamboo-headed Kim. If you haven't seen this guy before, I think we've tussled with him in a mirror dungeon before. But if you haven't seen this guy before, he's crazy. This dude's nutters. And if you don't take him seriously, well, he takes you seriously. Now, I'd highly recommend that you watch out. We're doing fairly okay. Got some good skills off the bat. Try and get some. All right, Honglu. Let's tighten it up there. There we go. Try and get some bleed and some status effects up on him. Get ourselves set up. It's the other thing as well, just getting more status effects up so our ring IDs can do their work. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. Get a little bit worried there for a moment. This is just one of those boss fights that the longer a clash goes on, the more worried I get.
볼륨 좀 확인해 볼게. 대답 소리가 잘 들리지 않아서.
Let's do that. Do a thematic coloring. Sky clearing cut. Should be able to use that. How does this look at? What's that versus? Wrecker? Is there a clash? Nope, that's not clash dependent. But this gets coin up. So we're gonna do that. One of the few times in Limbus you'll see me sit down and actually read the ability effects instead of just going, ooh, pretty color, I like. There we go. Almost to the stagger. Still got a lot of bleed. There we go. We're gonna get that extra damage, and we should get some good damage. Might be able to outright kill on next turn since he's staggered. Let's see. It's that. I really wish he had another sky clearing cut. Clean up. Use them. Yeah, we'll use this because the coin reuse. Cloud cutter. Oh, yeah, cloud cutter for sure. And then he's only got paint over, which is fine. Wow, is this actually going to go way smoother than I anticipated? I will not say no. There we go, 130. There we go. Dang, alright. Hey man, I'll take it. Absolutely. I will not sniff at that, not one bit. And we're gonna get the old robe again. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna choose this, just because I don't want to get the +2 enemy level. We're not going to do this, like I said. We've done Warp Express before. This has got Kim. We might do a certain world. Yeah, let's do a certain world. Let's do that. I don't think this is the best team to be taking in. Actually, no, yeah, there's a fair bit of slash here. We're gonna go with the topmost row, which might not be the best. I don't think we get a break all the way through it.
두려움을 모르는 건 나쁘지 않습니다만 또 무식하게 돌격하실 거라면
We're just gonna resonance all of it, because why not? It'll be fun. It's quite nice having the ring IDs mixed in with Kurokumo because there's so much dark colors, blacks, grays, off-whites, and then you can just get this riot of red and green and yellow and beige. It's pretty funny. I imagine there's meetings between upper level Kurokumo and actual ring syndicate representatives have got to be the most weird things in the world. I feel like that's very much a meeting of two different worlds in many respects.
배는 맛은 있는 편이 좋은데.
Bam, bam, bam. Alright.
시원하네. 아, 술 맛을 돋궈주는 좋은 공격이었어.
약점을 잘 찌른 것 같네요.
Thank you, Molar Office announcers. Very cool.
좋아.
I do really like the Molar Office. I really like them from playing through Library of Verona. I thought they were quite fun.
깔끔한 절단력인걸?
I do need to get all the... I think I'm missing one or two of the Molar Office IDs. I'd like to run something with them. They're all trimmer IDs. Both versions. It'd be kind of fun. Might play around with that. Maybe we'll see it on the channel. Who knows?
재미는 없겠지만
We'll find out together in that regard. As we cut our way through these Ring Syndicate members. Alright. There we go. Not doing too bad. It's another one back through the canto that they appear in, where that canto in general is pretty rough. Speaking of cantos, by the way, I hadn't, I don't believe, finished the last canto, being Dawn's. Was it Canto 7? Or is it 8? Can't remember. It's not important. It was Dawn's canto. That's all that matters. And oh my goodness, I thoroughly enjoyed it all the way up through the end. I was really worried it was going to get a little bit too wordy, a little bit too bloated for its own good, but man, it finished up very well. I think it hit, for the most part, all the major points that it needed to. Didn't overstay its welcome too far. You know, got some character development, some character growth a little bit. And if you've played past then, you know that more things change, more things stay the same in some respects. Overall, I'm very pleased with it. I'm very, very pleased with it. There's some funny moments, as you would expect from a Dawn canto. But there was also a lot of very serious, very heartfelt moments as well. It's very interesting to see how they try to manage that, you know, try and balance those two different things, the silly goofball and the seriousness of the setting and the story. Oh, we're just getting beat up. There we go. Now the trick with the EU gifts that we have for healing goes, you got to stagger them. And sometimes, while that can be nice, that can also be the trick, just getting them to the stagger bar. You know what I mean? Speaking of, Rhodia's not looking so hot. Well, you know. These rabbit dudes, they are no joke. They will be a pain in your side, and they will sap your sanity like crazy.
좋아, 알맞게 먼지 덩어리를 털어냈네. 그러니까 이젠 광을 내볼 차례겠지.
There we go. Okay. Please win the clash. Oh dear, Honolulu, what are you doing? What are you doing? But that should bring us down. Stagger. Help out a little bit. Take him off the board. Stagger that one. Not the best, but we're not doing terrible either. I don't have any purple, unfortunately, because if we had purple, I would use Hex Nail, which does do some heal.
거치적거리지만 마.
Unfortunately, I do not have any of that resource.
완성되었네.
I would need ego gift to be able to get that with this team set up.
그렇게 무르진 않네.
잘 썰렸다.
That's alright.
참 재미없.
We're still able to
절단력인가?
deal with this a little bit. Take care of things. And since this should be a hard encounter, the next ones will hopefully be able to stagger our enemies a little bit easier, a little more consistently, and passively heal up as we damage.
제가
And we
원하는
have a
대로
couple before
배워버려도
we
되나요?
hit the last vending machines as well. So we should be able to, as long as, knock on wood, nobody dies,
자자, 대열 정비하고
we should be able to
시기들은
make
윤이
it
날 정도로 잘 갈렸는지
where we need to
확인하고,
go and be able to
복장은
refuel.
구김없는지 체크하고 이제 대청소를 시작해볼까? 공격은 매우
If Rodney
효과적이었어.
doesn't get mollywopped again, I saw her miss
다음
that coin.
공격은 더 잘할 수 있도록.
점 찍었네.
Alright, so far so good.
비뚤어져.
검을 덜 갈았었나?
Boom, boom, boom. Alright.
원더풀 선택이었어 나리. 저들의 약점이 뻔히 보이는 게로군.
밑그림은 완성.
There we go.
빠르게 치라고.
There we go.
지금이야말로
Yeah, see,
꿈밤을
look at
보여줄
that. We've already
시간이네.
got a little bit of heals
지난번처럼
going.
제대로
We're not
잠들지
completely in the
못하게
danger
하면
set
안 돼.
now,
점
숙면을
찍었네.
취할 수 있게
which isn't
해주자고.
too bad.
좋아, 알맞게 먼지 덩어리 털어냈네. 그러니까
잘
밤을 내볼 차례겠지. 깔끔한 절단력인걸?
끝. 꽤잘 갈렸고.
Just gotta clean up the trap. Oh
완성.
gosh. I always forget that they have so many enemies that can come in.
저렇게 뼈째를 썰어버리면
nowadays.
타이 만들기 힘든데.
Say nowadays like I'm old. I have been playing Limit since launch. Season 1 orientation. I've enjoyed this game quite a bit. It's come a long way.
완성되었나.
Let's see.
되는 건 즐겁네요.
Alright, there we go.
걱정은 하지 않겠습니다. 어차피 이미 이길 거라고 확신하고 있으실 테니까.
되는 건 즐겁네요. 되는
There
건
we go.
즐겁네요.
Alright. Doing okay. Oh yeah, I forgot.
좋아.
I
적들이 싫어하는 음식이
was intending
뭐였는지
to roll
정확히
for
간파했네.
the Art of Blossom Moth Faust. I may still do that. I may do a couple of pulls. As you might know, I do really like the Leo Association IDs, and being able to pull in another fire-based ID, I think would be really cool. Does she have a unique flame? Or unique burn, rather? I cannot remember. I did take a very brief look at her on the pull screen,
자,
the
출발해볼까요?
extraction screen, rather.
여긴 답답한데.
I didn't give it much of a look. I'm much more gearing up to try and save stuff for the new Kurokumo IDs. Although I might vending machiner.
합격장.
Could be good. Nice. Might just be nice to have, you know, just as an extra option. But I am still quite enjoying running Magic Bullet Otis.
끝.
I did
검을 덜
not get.
갈았었나?
Speaking of, I did not get the Fry Shoots ego, which I really wanted. I was like, man, no, well, I'll get it another time. I do kind of like the idea. I both do and don't like the idea, but on balance, I would say I do like egos, or not ego specific, but ID specific egos. If they work thematically, I think that can be a really cool idea, you know. Stop me, so let's do that. There's 3 coin. Let's get rid of some of these jokers. Yeah, let's do
찍었네.
It's an interesting idea. It does kind of stink if it's locked behind something like a Walpurgis Nox event. But on the other hand, they are being a little bit more common. Come around a little bit more often, a little bit more common. So that's not terrible, but on the whole, I think they're cool.
저렇게
일리
뼈째로
있는 의견.
썰어버리면
그걸로
풀 힘든데.
I do think if they're going to be locked behind stuff like that, they should be pretty strong. Which it seemed like that ego is pretty strong with Death shoots. But I haven't, like I said, I don't have it. I haven't played around with it. I've just read through the page on its kit a little bit. I haven't seen a video on it. I'm sure someone's got to have a video on it, whether it's pretty good or not. It seems like it's a pretty good meme. Be able to board wipe with it. We will see. Like I said, I'm going to try and get it at another time. And hopefully I will. I would very much like to. I think Magic Bullet has probably got some of the coolest effects. Just as a standalone ID, I really, really like it. There we go. Now we're making grooving. Now we're cooking. I think it'd be kind of fun to put together a meme team. Maybe have like the Christmas stuff and have the what's it called? The chef stuff as well. Chef Gregor, Chef Ryoshu, have Soda Hong Lu, have the Christmas stuff. Just all the silly IDs. I think that'd be a fun idea.
너무 과했는데.
Who knows? Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that in a little while. I don't think I have everything I would need to make that team work. But that's, we're gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down. If you have suggestions about who to run in a meme team, let me know, because that could be a cool idea. Even just as a tune in and watch me suffer as I try and get a meme team through a mirror dungeon. Let's refresh. Devil Share, hey. Like that. Let's heal everybody up a little bit. Let's see what we can enhance. Do that, which is really just buffing Erodian. That's gonna buff all. 1.5, which is great. Then we're going to sell. Actually, no, we're gonna sell the lowest one. We're gonna see if we can get a good slash gift. We're gonna take Pain Stifled Rage and these two vested. Oh, unless I pull out of that menu. Excuse me there. Get those three. See if we can get something decent. Hey, there we go. Nice. Okay. Okay, very nice. Look at that. Can we upgrade that? We can. Upgrade that and upgrade that again. Now that is what we like to see. Now, we don't have a whole lot else that we can do. Could take this. No, really that's it, isn't it? Don't have enough. We could, I think what we're going to do is we're going to sell the signpost. And we're just going to safety heal. Make sure everybody's got plenty of SP and HP. And we're going to go hit it.
자, 회전 끝.
Let's see who we get here. I haven't done this one in a while. Nelly.
동료들이여, 자세를 갖추고
Oh,
저들을
Nelly.
맞이하세. 우리를
Oh,
가로막는 저
Nelly.
시련을 해치우고 끝나지 않는 모험을 향하여.
bad that I still kind of like Nelly. I think she was cool. I think the concept of the fixers that are also maids and butlers as well, and kind of stick with the family for a while, but they're also just incredibly just ripped up, strong, dangerous. It's really funny. It's such a Limbus idea, and I like it a lot. Also, the idea, it's kind of Dio, isn't it? It's kind of Dio. It's kind of Sakuya from Toho Project, just fighting with cutlery. It's silly, but it's also very fun.
참 빠지겠습니다.
Let's see. Damage down would be nice on her. She's got defense down. And be able to go right into the other skill for the paralyze afterwards. That could be cool. How much does Roshan have? She's got quite a bit. Let's go with the Sky Clearing Cut. And I think we'll do a paint over.
거치적거리지만 마.
That's, even though it's not a ton, except with like Ryodian's 1 coin skill, that damage adds up on I can't remember the name of it, but that ego gift that we have where you reuse your slash 1 coin skills if it didn't kill. That helps out a lot. I definitely would not be sniffing at that.
괜찮은 공격이네요. 앞으로도 그렇게만 해주세요.
지금이야말로 꿈밤을 보여줄
Damn, we got a
시간이네.
stagger off the bat? Alright,
지난번처럼
we're
제대로
gonna
잠들지 못하게 하면 안
clean
돼.
this up. I'm not even gonna look at
숙면을 취할 수 있게
the
해주자고.
whatchamacallit, the egos that we have, because, I mean, let's just keep on rolling. Let's keep the pain train going. Because if we can get pretty dang close to the next stagger bar, which, I mean, we're getting pretty close to that stagger bar. We could next turn hit her with it, and probably just end the fight,
저기 봐.
which is
쟤네들이
pretty
걸어다니고
crazy.
있네.
쟤들이 다 해치우면 편하게 들고 올 수 있겠어.
Scattering slash, that, and then another paint over, which is nuts. I mean, on its own, paint over is crazy damage.
검을 덜
Yeah, and
갈았었나?
there's the stagger. We're gonna take her down this turn. That's crazy. Let's see who's gonna get it. Nope. Oh, there it is with that coin flip, or a reuse of the coin. There we go. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Kurokumo plus ring. Absolutely great
걸작을 자아낸
use of IDs. Great team. And
내려주실지
build them. They're just cool. They're Yakuza themed. They carry katanas. They're tattooed up. They have everything. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys on the flip side, and until the next Mirror Dungeon, I hope you enjoy the other videos that we have in the works that will be coming out in the weeks to come. Anyways, I will catch you next time. Peace.